On the occasion of the Foundation Day, we recognize our community members who have had significant accomplishments and contributions to the Institute and the Society. This includes recognizing distinguished alumni as well as faculty and staff who have served the Institute for a long time. I will begin with the Distinguished Alumnus Awards. This was instituted in 2007 in recognition of significant achievements of alumni, both professionally as well as contributions to industry, academia, and society at large. Each recipient of the Distinguished Alumnus Award receives a citation, and his or her name is engraved on the Wall of Fame of the Institute. This year, I'm happy and with great pride to announce that we have two distinguished alumni awards. Mr. Rajiv Bakshi, PGP 79 batch, and Professor Das Narayan Das of PGP 1984 batch. I will first introduce the two winners of the Distinguished Alumnus Awards and then follow it up by inviting them to receive the awards from our chairman. The first Distinguished Alumnus Award of 2014 is given to Mr. Rajiv Bakshi. Rajiv Bakshi is Managing Director of Metro Cash and Carry India and is responsible for providing strategic leadership for the overall operations and growth of Metro in India. Under his guidance, Metro Cash and Carry has embarked on a pan-India expansion with focus on customer orientation. In his career spanning close to 35 years, Rajiv has held senior leadership positions in companies like ICICI Ventures, PepsiCo International, and Cadbury Schweppes. Our second distinguished alumnus of the day is Professor Das Narayan Das. Das Narayan Das is James J. Hill Professor of Business Administration at the Harvard Business School. He is currently the Senior Associate Dean and Chair of Harvard Business Publishing and Senior Associate Dean and Chair of Executive Education. In addition, he is co-chair of the Harvard Business School Executive Education Program, building client management capabilities in professional and service firms. His academic credentials include a Bachelor of Technology from Indian Institute of Management, Bombay, a postgraduate diploma in management from Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore, and a PhD in management from Purdue University. I will now request our chairman to give out the awards. Mr. Rajiv Bakshi is not available to receive the award in person, and I request Ms. Sagarika Ghoshal, HR Director of Metro Cash and Carry, to receive the award on his behalf.
I think on behalf of Rajiv, he is very regretful that he couldn't make it for such an occasion. But one, I would like to say about Rajiv that he is not only a magnanimous leader, but he is an inspiration for a lot of us at the corporate level itself, and he's a great human being too. With that, I would like to thank, of course, Honorable Chairman, distinguished alumni, his batchmates, his friends, and he is most regretful that for this special occasion he couldn't make it, but he certainly gives all the credit to his success, to not only his hard work, but the foundation which was built in this institution. And with that, I think he takes all the success towards building organizations which have really done well, not only for the organization, but also for the nation. And with that, thank you so much. And he also wants to thank his family who has supported him in this journey. Along with that, the family here at IIM Bangalore. With that, thank you so much for this cherished award.
I now invite Professor Das Narayan Das to come up and receive the award.
You know, I'm an academic. I can't give up an opportunity to lecture. So, I got to start off by, when I was thinking of what I should say today, I thought of myself 30 years ago, graduating from this institution. And what if someone had come and told me 30 years later I would be here being conferred the Distinguished Alum Award? What would have my reaction been? First of all, before my reaction, my classmates would have laughed. And then, of course, punched me in my, gut and said, no way, it won't happen. But it did. So, I'm here to accept. But, before I do that, I thought your speech was, very inspirational. As a fellow academic, I'm humbled and, actually inspired by what you're doing, and I hope at HBS we can live up to the same ideals and ambition that you have set up for Agastya. So thank you for that. Well, I have to lecture, so why not? I mean, to those of you who are students, just a couple of things that feed off what we just heard from the distinguished chief guest. When you come to this institution, you don't realize, but it's very important to understand that much is expected from those to whom much is given. Take that responsibility seriously. I did not understand when I was going through my time here as to what that meant. But faculty like Professor Iyer and the others helped actually shape my thinking. That much later in life, I began to understand what my role was and what my job was and what I had to live up to. So, it is a humbling experience to be here today, to be present in the, amongst individuals like Ramji Raghavan. Rajiv Bakshi is not here, but his accomplishments. In an announcement about the event today, Director Vachani mentioned that on this day we celebrate contributions of people here who work untiringly to create an intellectually stimulating environment and revisit our commitment to educate leaders and entrepreneurs who truly make a difference in the world. It is a high ideal that he talks about, and it is an honor to be even acknowledged in the same breath as other individuals sitting on this podium. I've been an academic for over 20 years now. I have taught over 2,000 MBAs and over about 10,000 executives. And I've always asked this question, being a researcher, as to what is it that drives success? And actually, the first thing that comes to mind then is, what is success? Success is multifaceted, and success is defined by oneself. So I won't get into that today. But then what drives success? What's a common characteristic among all the people that I see? And actually what I found is that the one common feature that successful individuals have is that they all achieved what they have achieved because of the contributions and influence of the people around them. Now, one of my senior colleagues, a mentor of mine, very early in my academic career said, remember that we always have been warmed by fires we did not light and have drunk from wells we didn't dig. So, as I stand today, the award that's being conferred upon me is actually an award that recognizes the contributions of many who shaped my life and have made me the person I am today. So I want to take the opportunity to thank a few people. First of all, I'm grateful to my classmates, the PGP class of 82 to 84, and my faculty, because the 2 years that I spent out here in IIM were very valuable, in fact, invaluable, I would say, in shaping my career. Beyond the subject matter that I learned from them, I also learned how to reason, how to analyze, how to persuade, how to do critical thinking, and most important, how to ask the right questions. I'm grateful to them for that. I cannot not also acknowledge the contributions of my foundation, my family. My parents are here today. Thank you for being wonderful role models. Thank you for letting me discover myself and do it responsibly. But for the most part, I would say. My two sons, Rohan and Amit, who actually have given me the purpose and the reason to celebrate life. And most important, my wife, my partner Sunita, who I think might be watching this webcast in Boston. I'm going to repeat something that I told her yesterday. Yesterday was our wedding anniversary, 29th wedding anniversary. For those of you who have partners or spouses, never ever forget to wish them on an anniversary. I tell you, I've done that, and you dig yourself a deep hole. Getting out of it is very hard. But anyway, coming back to my wife, Sunita, I can only say one thing. Thank you for entering my life, for broadening and enriching it, and for most important, completing it. It is an honor to be conferred this Distinguished Alumnus Award by this esteemed institution, chairperson, and the rest of the organization. I am grateful to the institution, and I hope I can lead a life that will be worthy of this recognition. Thank you very much.